Sweet dreams, everyone! We're gonna start with something important because finally, I did look up if Nidorina gets any good moves. And the answer is this Gen 1, no one gets any moves whatsoever. So we can just evolve her, and the only move we'll lose is like Fury attack, I think. Finally, Lomp gets to be an adult. I also should evolve Clonk at some point, but I gotta do that off screen and figure out how. Because trait evolution. But for now we should get a couple of quiz questions wrong. Can I just talk to you and fight you? Was a thief but became straight as a trainer. Conversion therapy is never the answer, people. Also, still using the Thief Trainer class. What was Pokemon implying by this? Is Thief an eternal category? Once you steal something, you're always a thief? Really makes you think, huh? Should have maybe stolen a singular Firestone bunny. Dang, he's actually got Flamethrower. That's like a real Pokemon move. Don't expect enemies to have actual moves. Oh, he did steal a singular Firestone. That's nice. Where did your focus have Flamethrower, but your Ninetales has Ember? Who are 9 wizards fused together? Can you imagine if that was an actual, not just the Pokedex making up things, but every Ninetales is actually 9 wizards fused together? When are they even wizards in the Pokemon world? Caterpie evolves into not directly. Did you get into this room and just forget to have a door installed, or are you the one trainer that gets to ignore the gimmick? That was not a move I meant to click. Sometimes you just spam the A button and just hope for the best. Now I might as well do it again. Let's get Clonk some training into. That is not... Why did Clonk's cry just play twice? What? Game go home, you're drunk. Guess we should also see a new fully evolved queen out on the field. Go Lomp. That is an inventive exploit. What am I looking at here? Also, that's not a great special stat. Stop whipping your tails at me, woman. That gets the job done. And level 37. We're not getting any more moves. Probably gotta look through the TMs and stuff. Combustion, blah 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 blah. Okay. Nerd. Inventory is probably quite full, should also take care of that. I'll take on both the last gens today, hopefully. And then it's time for the bad place, aka Victory Road. I am gonna get so lost. That's not the PC I wanted. Not that anymore. That at the moment. And don't need that anymore either, I think. Unless the gym now will just be locked again. It will just be locked again, wanted. This is Gen 1. Wonderful. It's just nothing like it, you know? Inventory management is everyone's favorite part of every video game, I assume. That's why it's also in the new Hollow Village. Might make a full review on that game actually. And yes, I have played through like all of it over the past 3 days that it's been out. I've had a free weekend, okay? I've procrastinated the work I should have done the weekend, okay? And this guy has studied Pokemon totally, so he's probably also wasted his time because he's not gonna win, obviously. Oh my god, it's one of 2 fire types that are available in the Sinnoh region. Better bring Burn Heal. We should have brought Burn Heals. Charmander? Not even like Charmeleon. How? Why? This man has studied Pokemon totally, and his best guess was Charmander level 34. I'm starting to think the school system isn't that great in this country. By which I mean Kanto, of course. We never see anything about the governance system in Pokemon. Which is a shame, it's the #1 thing any game for children should explore. I don't know exactly where to look for the laws. What's even the point of wordplay? Honestly. Why am I studying? Welcome to the real world, super nerd. Come on, Chris. There are 9 certified Pokemon League badges? No. I like that they still let us do the quiz even though we've already fought the guy. We just like using fire. See, that's the first person in this entire gym with a fair point. And it's a thief. A burglar, sorry. I mean, you just like using your one fire Pokemon. Isn't Fire Spin one of the evil moves? Yes. Yes, it is. Of course it is. Never mind, this burglar is horrible too. Thank you. Okay, close enough. No more burgling. Too hot to handle. Thief Pokemon. I like that they explain the thing each time. And no. Paranoid. Pokemon that evolves 3 times. Silly. That would be ridiculous. You'd have to have, like, not even evolution, just like mega evolution or something. They'd never do that. Because they'd then have to put it in every subsequent game. That's a weird Rapidash sprite. That looks so strange, and I can't even tell why. Just something about it looks kinda off. Horses? No. Horses don't look like that. Okay, it's not just spamming. Singer, please. I know you're working late. But I need you to actually put in the work. Or you just die, I guess. Feel free to. Not like I wanted to win or anything. Baka. Why are only some sound effects muted when you're in red bar? You know this game was not programmed, but still. Lane was lost in the mountains. That's why he became a trainer. How was he in the mountains without any Pokemon? No, Thunder is not effective against ground. Thank you, a random pre-recorded quiz. And back to healing. Truly, Pokemon is one of the game mechanics of all time. Singer's gonna get a lot of action today since the next gym is also weak against her. I assume, not like I know what the gyms are or anything. It's not like everyone has played Sukanto because Game Freak won't let you walk 5 minutes without doing a Kanto remake. You think they'll do it again? Probably, right? Can't imagine they stop their addiction at any point. This is your favorite gym? Why? You can't even like go to the bathroom or anything in between fights because the door is closed. The door to the outside is closed too. It's neutrally effective actually, the text is just lying to us. I'm even more of a hater move than usual. That's weird. Why not? No more dog. Yowza. Who says yowza? Nita and Ninetales. What about Rapidash? Pokemon is the same kind of level and not identical. Of course not. Is the next one already playing? No. It's random guy. Fire is weak against H2O. I mean, not really. Fire is weak to getting rid of its access to oxygen, and that's what you do when you put water on it. It's also why you can use sand, to go against fire. So now you need a constant oxygen supply to keep the reaction going. So fire is just weak. no chance against Singer. So don't know why fire is super effective against ice. Like, I know heat stop ice and all that, but also, have you ever actually tried to melt ice with actual fire? You need like infinite energy. Tombstoner. I should actually name a move that, to be honest. After like so many generations, it's time we finally get Tombstoner. I already have like Pokemon that's literally just a dog with a tombstone attached. Come on, Game Freak. Give us what the people really want. People yearn for hidden move Tombstoner. Can even make it TM28, just to invalidate even more of this quest than has been invalidated over time. Now thinking back, it's wild that like Poliwrath doesn't have a Mega Evolution, considering Poliwhirl is like one of the creator's favorite Pokemon. And it's kind of iconic for Gen 1. Everything is iconic for Gen 1. Still, there's a couple Pokemon where you think they would have a Mega and they don't. Golem too, but at least that got like the regional form. Why can't I make a quiz to not have to fight Blaine? Ha! I am Blaine. You better have a burn here. I don't. Okay, Thin Professor Eggman, let's go. 42 is again wild level Surge. Sorry, level Blaine, Surge is the other guy. It's nice that even the 7th gym leader still has to have unevolved Pokemon because there just aren't enough evolved Pokemon in this gen. What else does he have? I think he has an Arcanine and Rapidash is supposed to be a signature, but that doesn't mean he actually has to have one, given that this is Gen 1. Yeah, that's right, it just seems weird. Also a great full life Super Potion. Also Super Potion in Gym 7. Great job playing. Really using your strengths to the fullest. Simply amazing. Yeah, I can play. Haven't seen one yet, I think. Again with the full life Super Potion. I'm starting to think that the AI of Gen 1 trainers isn't that well made. What is the 7th gym leader hitting us with Ember from his ace? Great job. Games really aren't as well made as you remember. Birdat. Special abilities. That's actually useful. Chameleon or Ponyta? Is he the only one that actually gives you like specific recommendations on the Pokemon you should give his TM move to? I don't think anyone else did that. Okay, one last gym. I think we can now just enter it. I'm not completely wrong. Also just having the gym as like the second town. Kinda has a lot of aura, you know? Like nowadays you have Final Gym and some weird places. But you just have it ominously lurking the entire time. It's kinda cool. Oh yeah, we need to walk this way around because the guy is in the way. The gym leader returned. When did you get here? I don't even know them. It's just an item on the floor in the gym. That's also wild. And is that a Karate King? Oh no. I thought that was the guy in the dojo. Machoke is my favorite ground type Pokemon. Thankfully there are no fighting type moves in this game. Like none whatsoever. Yep. There it goes. Probably gonna need to do a bunch of training before the Elite Four. I think they were around for the 60. Unless I remember completely wrong. Here we are with our, like, not even level 40 team. That's low, Metro. Yeah, you really the Karate King? Yeah, I shouldn't get cocky, Mr. Karate King. You're so right, actually. Oh. Just a random revive too, not even a truly talented winner style. Do they really? But the truly talented just made videos like I went to a tournament bringing only Pokemon I found in my local dumpster. Was that stylish enough for you? Cool trainer mail? The leader will scout me. Not even an identity, just the leader. Running out of steam by now. You can literally be the first trainer you face in this gym. What is Blood yapping about? Buddy Rod Sonic the Hedgehog. Okay. Sure thing, buddy. Same kind of Pokemon a random guy on like Route 10 would have. And that's just 3 moles. You went in your garden this morning and decided might as well bring them with me to the championship fights. They are very old. Unlike their counterparts in other regions. I ran out of steam, you ran out of gas. You need power. I need more power. Now I'm getting motivated. Dante. I've never actually played a Devil May Cry game, to be honest. Just watched them be played a lot. Don't think it's my type of game. But the story is really funny. Last gym and people still have to hit fucking match up. What is this game even about? Getting karate shot by buff dudes, I guess. Now what's the next guy gonna have? The punk man. Will he just have poison type Pokemon again? Every gym has to have poison type trainers except poison type gym. Oh, let's just hope he has ground types. Pokemon that I will make wonderful music. Really, and why is none of it in this? Yeah, the music. How do you make music with a Rhyhorn? Do you like play it like a drum? Or like, I don't know what that kind of instrument is called, you know, the ones where you just go German they're called cucumber. Do I? Yes, I do. I'm very smart. I figured it out when I last played this game. Or when I first played this game. It's obviously my rival Blue. But in this version it's actually called Work. Please don't whip my Pokemon. Leave them alone. Now there's the poison type. Of course. Of course. There's no good moves, so they have to use poison sting. There really is just nothing in this game, if we're being honest. It's not being honest, actually. But still, I can really tell how it's lacking. Tauros, the best non-Mewtwo Pokemon of this entire generation. You would not guess as a casual player. Because it kinda does nothing. Leered at me 5 times and then died. Youch. Is this the first gym you can't just leave? I think in all the others there was always like the exit available to you. Karate is the ultimate form of martial arts. It's literally not. Most martial arts are. I'm trying to say kind of bullshit, but more based around tradition and forms than actually being good in a hand-to-hand fight. Because as it turns out, keeping strict forms isn't how you win an actual fight. It's why like mixed martial arts are like stuff like that tend to do a lot better in tournaments. And if you send a mixed martial artist to like a judo or karate tournament, it will just dominate. Which will really confuse people doing it. Your leader is back. Oh, I wonder who it is. It's not Josh from accounting. Hate that guy. He doesn't actually work places that have accounting like that. I am just repeating lines to sound funny. Which is still more than these trainers are doing. I could fear it having a strong move, but this is Gen 1, so there are no strong moves. See? Told you. Pull out poison sting. Yep. Native King, dang. Didn't think random trainers got to have a Native King. It's just a Poison Sting. Why is this gen like this? I know the final rival fight is like Tail Whip or something in this team. Yes, you were beaten. Your leader couldn't help you, whoever that may be. We might never know. Well, it seems like I wasn't able to get to it. Time to just cheat our way through the Pokemon. But yeah, we're gonna have to do a lot of training. Or just luck our way through. I know which one I prefer. What am I saying? I don't have to do a lot of training. This is still Gen 1. The enemies still don't have any moves. Even in the Elite Four and the Champion. Okay, now how do you actually reach whoever the mysterious leader TM man is? This does not bring me there. This just brings me to the Karate King. And the Karate King doesn't let me through. I need to walk past that guy, I think. I walk past that guy. Yeah, okay. The leader is generic businessman. Never would have expected him or people. Giovanni, the greatest trainer. It's not even called gym leader, just Giovanni. I don't think the previous ones were called that. Were they? It's been like 5 minutes since we played playing and I already forgot. I have a lot of memory. Final gym, look inside, sand it. Thank you Gen 1 for being Gen 1. Please always change. I think it does have the one-hit KO move though. And Tail Whip, of course. Equally as strong. Your Nidoqueen isn't as good as mine. It's probably stronger, but mine's better. No more evil Nidoqueen. There's a lot of the Pokemon that are like first drafts. Like the early ones that all looked basically like Godzilla. Because they were just basically Godzilla. Always believed in you, Singer. You are walking late. Ice Beam, yes, we need an ice type move. And we don't need to confuse Ray. Could forget Sing, but she's literally a singer. Can't just take her whole identity away. Oh, 50, wow, you could become Kansas champion in Gen 2 with that. Me when I'm the strongest gym leader and I get hit by a single leaf. Called Razor Leaf, not Razor Leaves, after all. That was a truly intense fight. No, it wasn't. You made it. Yep. Let us meet again someday. And they never did. And in Gen 2, he just did not appear. Only in a special event in the remakes that you cannot legitimately play anymore at this point, I think. Well, that's all the banjo. Guess we're gonna try and get through Victory Road today. Yippee. No, I think it's best on long, probably. And no, strength is also just not the best move. Yeah, we don't need bite. And let's get rid of strength first of all. Then we also will need this one. The secret key is pointless now. And I want to look through what the other TMs are. 14 is Blizzard. Okay, we're actually getting that one. Sure think I would learn it at some point too, but hey. Not like we're playing intelligently. 22 is Solar Beam, no. And Fire Blast, no. 2 want to use the TM for Earthquake, which I'm pretty sure we did pick up. But I have no idea which one it is. There's a lot of TMs. We'll drop Surf again. And let me see what could be one of those. Isn't it amazing to just have to pick blindly? Sci-fi, no, absolutely not. Can Lump learn Surf? Yes. Because that's just better than Bubble Beam, I'm pretty sure. It's okay for Toxic, which is really kinda useless. Here's the all on that. These two again. Lots of inventory management. Sure, you're all as thrilled. Personally, whenever I see inventory management, I go, yeah, yippee. I love inventory management. Favorite part in anything. Should be all anyone ever does, to be honest. Wish we had TM20. 8 so we could teach Tombstoner. Okay. Oh, I guess Buddy's now we have one singer. Okay, and I also want to get another TM because I saw when I was looking up stuff that it was available in Celadon, yeah. I want to get the best possible for a team after all. Hey buddy, did you not hear Team Rocket is disbanded forever? Keep out of Team Rocket's way, there is no Team Rocket. Maybe there never was. That really got fired and didn't even get the memo. Do you think Giovanni told someone, hey, I'm disbanding, can you get the guys together so we can fire everyone? Was there an email? Was it a phone call? Could have been an email at this point in time. Team Rocket is very advanced after all. They have teleporters. Okay, I think you needed to get a soda pop and then... Yes. Because, of course, that is the way you get Rock Slide in this game. Giving a random girl on a rooftop a soda pop. How was any child ever supposed to play this video game? I personally didn't even know she could give you different TMs. I thought it was just Ice Beam. No, here is where you actually get Rock Slide, so you can then not teach it to Aerodactyl. Because they just straight up forgot that it should probably get Rock Slide. Okay, that's enough preparation. Or it's as much preparation as I can get away with. Before having to face the facts. What? Oh. Didn't remember there was a battle here after getting everything. Thought it was just the early game battle here. Huh. What's it gonna do? Spam agility. And I'm gonna miss Rock Slides. Cause Rock type moves don't get any accuracy in this time. Surely that will resolve itself later. Surely. Right? They wouldn't just keep it that way for the rest of Pokemon history. Instantly a Rhyhorn again. Dang. Can't go 5 minutes without seeing this face. Supposed to be mid-jump, I think. It is wild how its back half of its body just kind of disappears. Because there wasn't space in the sprite for it. Execute. Well, at least there's a balanced team for our team to take part. Didn't even evolve this execute yet. Please, buddy. I like how we also have no moves, because there are no moves. Actually have something great against Gyarados. I don't have a single attack type move on my team. Maybe I should get something that should. Oh boy. Just so we can counter that. Should still have the TM from Surge lying around somewhere. I think that's something I'd look up. Alakazam. Tools. No, I'm not siding. Of course it's crit. Go Clonk. Pretend you can do something against it. Not of it, he just reflect. Even though Alakazam's physical stats are completely awful. Oh god, it's full on psychic. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. That doesn't even need a crit. There we get our own psychic type. Come on. Gotta hit these. Does Reflect run out in this turn? Don't think it does. Otherwise it would have by now. Oh. Having a long fight against an Alakazam is so weird. I think that's not supposed to happen. Oh god, it's got recover, right? Didn't think it would actually use it at a decent moment. It's not coded to use it at below HP always. Interesting. Get him, Singer. A potion. Not even a super potion. That just has a regular potion. Guess he's saving up his money. Good for him. I don't think we lose this, but it is harder than I expected, because I didn't even think there was a battle yet. Oh, or he just used Rage. Absolutely useless move. Might as well bleed him down slowly now. Just to show work not to mess with us. He should know better. Now the poison hurts, and then the leech seed hurts the same amount because they're on the same counter for literally no reason whatsoever. Idiot. You were careless. I need more practice. Practice, yeah. More practice. I mean, true. Need to train a lot more, so I'm not 20 billion levels below the expected. That Alakazam did a lot of damage to my team. It was the only one that did any. Gen 1's Psychic type. Truly a marvel for the ages. Oh no. What are we gonna confront? I think we have to run away. I don't have anything for this. That was close. Gotta step off our bicycle. Also the Pokemon League being right here and always accessible. It's really interesting too. Yep, I have everything I need. Let me through the confusing maze. Why is the path forward not what is lined up, but just random tiles? These people are just standing here checking place for place. By game 2 they were already replaced with a singular guy that goes, oh, you have all 8 pitches. Or, oh, you don't have all 8 pitches. I got everything. Imagine it's your job to swim in here the entire day. It's really just random assets put together. What is even any of this? Yep, I've got all you need. Bet you haven't seen people in like forever. And welcome to hell. Population, us, and a lot of Zubat. You're not a Zubat. You're mature flow 24. But it's not like we have any other training opportunities because there's no trainer rematches. So we better take everything this cave has to offer, right? That does not look like it should block my way. Gonna be here a while, I assume. Don't remember how long the victory road in Gen 1 is. It's probably also not a good sign. Okay, how did this work? Hello, wild Geodude. Get drained. Lamau. Two steps. Onyx. Oh no. Why is this level 36 and everything else was like level 24? That's an astronomically rare term. Rock move hitting? Okay, it's an enemy rock move. Does have a way higher chance to hit in public perception. And this really is a blockage. Yeah. Well then, good thing I have strength. I need to move this somewhere. There's the zoo that we all know and love. Just gonna assume, since there's a rock here, that it's gonna need to be somewhere. Yeah, there's a button. Quite the puzzle, indeed. Random matchup. Only you know how bad things really are. You're just spending your whole life in here training. That weird looking smile. And that opened that pop-up. Okay. As expected. Anyone see anything lately? Don't you love it when there's movie and thing happen? I sure love it when there's thing. Lately I went outside and the weather was pleasant. It's actually been pretty nice out lately. It was getting warmer. I guess that's the time, eh? You know, I wouldn't use her pal because as I'm saying, we do need the levels. But still. Even still. How did this trainer even get in here? Has she been in here for years? Considering Giovanni kept this gym empty for 2000 decades. Version. I think that's not what the country is called at this point in time. I think it should be called Iraq. Persian can also be useful as a kind of cheap version of Tauros if you're in competitive Gen 1, which you should not be, let's be honest. Ninetales. Don't roar at me, don't roar steamy. You're not a cool trainer, female enough for that. I lost Sam. Never wanted to lose to anybody. And I personally go around with the goal of always losing everything to everyone, all the time. I could worry about training my Pokemon evenly, but then again, all of them need like 20 more levels. Whoa, now we opened up the way back. Yippee! How good. I don't know. Are we good? Is anyone really good? What does it mean to be good in a world of evil? Team Rocket. Well, we destroyed Team Rocket. I can see that you are not good. This means we're gonna get a flash screen for the entire next portion. Because I'm not taking the steps back. Six, 9 health, nice. War Turtle. You can, honestly, when you know, you can really tell that War Turtle was just, or that Blastoise was really just moved into the evolution line from a different one. War Turtle doesn't look anything like it would turn into Blastoise. Like the tail just disappears again. Evil Charmeleon. Look at it. Malicious. X attacking. Why would you attack me on X the everything up? I don't even use that to argue nowadays. And a Charizard. Dang. Man kinda stacked. Full team of more than Professor Oak has after years of being a trainer. The noise Rock Slide makes is really not good. I don't think it's a nice design for humans to hear. You had a chance, did you? Oh. Idiot. Okay, let's assess the situation. Who installed the buttons in this entire Victory Road? Why are there buttons that can only be pushed down by giant boulders? Oh. Of course, Lum forgot to be strong. It's been a room after all. And of course it's been 2 steps after all. Honestly impressive that when you switch from battle back to the actual screen that you don't have to use it again. Venusaur sprite is also really weird. And we did it. We pressed the button. Another Karate King. Final test for trainers. Thought that was the lead. Macho. Would be the perfect fight for Beep if he wasn't currently busy dying. Focus Energy, the move that makes your crit chance less. Die always crit. Now let's see what Beep can do. Better if it dies early anyways, to be honest. Then we don't need to get so many poison ticks on the screen and we can just use a revive. We have enough. Interesting that you also don't take poison damage when you've defeated something. Not surprising, because why would it work as intended? But still, interesting. Hyper's move is of course the Hyper Beam in between. Like Hyper Beam to kill something and then you don't need to recharge. Nice that he tells us this when we're at a point in the level where you already need to have done that multiple times. You can always rely on random Pokemon trainers to give you tips that you already have to have known beforehand. Guess next Sunday is already the league then. It's kind of wild. Already through game. What is this? A Mega Cake. That doesn't tell me anything about if it's good or not. No, that's a K president. Of people be looking at you in DMs asking for a picture of your feet or something. Oh god, we need to... I could use the Filia, or I couldn't. Sorry people, my plan is made. Never Persian. Haven't seen any so far, I think, before Victory Road at least. It's also interesting, considering it kind of took Rhydon's place as Giovanni's signature Pokemon. Money. Big Cat will not cause big trouble when it's Big Cat. Golduck. Also such a weird guy. Golduck and Psyduck were also supposed to be a 3-stage evolution before they had to cut a bunch of attacks. Didn't someone else already make that joke? If the guy got whipped. Pretty sure we already heard that today. We're just gonna run out of PP over time. I think that's the biggest problem in this cave. I think I should first go up there, just to see what this guy wants. Is Victory Road too tough? Me when I am a game developer asking my playtesters. And then I throw Mr. Mime at them. I was about to say, oh, we don't really have anything against psychic types. Then I remembered there is nothing against psychic types in the entire game. Stop meditating in my face, dude. Kinda gross. Like, meditating is not gross, but Mr. Mime doing it would be gross. Because Mr. Mime doing anything would be gross. Look at that thing. That's not human. Literally. Do you think sometimes, like in the early days in Pokemon history, people would like do colonialism and try to classify other people that they met on some island or something as Pokemon and not grant them human rights? I mean, logically, it probably would have happened, right? Considering there are Pokemon that can do like full-on speech. And if it wasn't intelligible to colonizers, I think that we could write a whole thing about the kind of social dynamics over time that Pokemon would lead to. But also you would conclude after 5 seconds that the Pokemon world would have been conquered by Alakazam. Because that thing has higher an IQ than IQ even works. Because IQ is not even a good metric. And it somehow has 300 when the highest tests are like 200 something or so. The highest tests. As I said, it's not a good metric even in that. Rumors of a child prodigy. Yeah, that must be work. Can't be me. Couldn't be me. See work? This guy did evolve as Executor. No more beef. Do have Ice Beam though. Not an X attack. Legendary delayed X attack too. Shouldn't one just be like that? Wisdom. The rare sideways cloister. Nowadays it's like upwards, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. And this is the legendary Kanto sideways cloister. See, at least these trainers have teams that also make narrative sense, like this guy has a balanced elemental team. Makes sense that he is someone that made it this far. Don't think he would have won against every gym with this team, but at least has some consistency, you know? When you do the cut trainer X actually made it to Victory Road, this guy could. I don't know how viable it is to run through all the Victory Road and hope to not heal. Max revive, yay, but I'm gonna use the normal one for beef. Revitalized. And then let me use the super potions I have. Need to use what we have. Where is the button? Oh, that's quite a ways off. Okay. Here we go. It's nice that there's a pause in between every time, so you can really think about the life choices that led you here. So you can also, like that Western mind, meditate. The meaning of life, love, and everything. Truly, what is life for? Not to face super at level 22. Do we ever know? Do we want to know? Okay, I'm not gonna use I actually remove some of these at this point anymore, because then we won't be able to fight trainers. Random Geodude. Okay, you know what? Since I've said that, we can use our max repel. So we at least only run into the strong Pokemon anymore. 47. What did it do? Explosion. Also one of the dopamine moves of this generation. We live to seek stronger opponents. I don't know if I would agree with that. I mean, I guess in the sense that you are a video game character and that is your purpose. That's actually true. You let your Pokemon get killed by a mushroom. It's kinda effed up, if you think about it. No parasite. Do not. You go. Looks kinda stupid. Also interesting how the seal Pokemon is literally just called Seal on this gen. Took a while for them to decide on Steel as the best Pokemon ever conceived. And against Chansey, you need to use physical moves. Against Chansey, you need to pray apparently, because this trainer is evil. Really just an exercise in wasting my time, eh? Well, was it worth it? Grove is really good though. Don't really have a slot for it. General Grove is OP. Long needs experience points, and Chansey gives a lot of experience points, I'm pretty sure. Plus, might as well use strength in battle for once. Fighting tough battles, you get stronger. You get stronger no matter what battles you fight in this game. At least glad abilities weren't a thing yet, because honestly the later game victory roads are so much worse just because everything has 30. So you can never one-shot something. Put Lump in the beginning spot for a bit. She also has the moves for everything. The Chosen. Who chooses them? Yes, Professor Oak. Kinda. It's the one Pokemon Lump doesn't have anything for. Not that Kingler is that great in this gen. Does have a ton of attack though. So isn't Kingler supposed to have one smaller claw? That's definitely crappy. It's Kingler too, right? Necro, Velo, Chief Guardkeeper of underused in this gen, I think. Didn't expect it to survive that. I guess it is pretty strong. For real, for real. But yeah, everyone needs levels, as I said. Water type specialist in this part of the game, located entirely in Victory Road. I should have forgotten Leech Seed mostly. That's funny. That's worth more than being a good move. I don't believe it. You better believe it. You show me just how good I am. Okay. Thanks, I guess. Bellsprout. Bellsprout. Why? Why come all the way to Victory Road with a Bellsprout? How come all the way to Victory Road with a Bellsprout? Oh, you have the full evolution round, probably. Also, this thing is so incredibly green. Tried to make a sprite for Gen 1 for Mega Victory Bell once, but was irritated because, like, this thing is so green. Victory Bell has to be yellow. The original Victory Bell is just green. Nothing but green. Hello, Furious. Gotta get deep at least in fighting shape. Just how good you are. I mean, like, not at all. I think this is another backtracking rock. Probably. I'm not even on level 40 yet. And this is a rock and hobble rock. Great. Why is Pokemon? Why am I doing this to the world? Why am I complaining the entire time while doing something completely voluntary? No one is forcing or even, like, encouraging me to do. We may never know. Some things are just meant to remain a mystery. Also, how many Onyx level 45 are there in this game? Seriously? Where's the button? Not up there, probably. Oh yeah, it's that one. I also think we haven't fought that trainer yet. Might as well then, yeah. Ah, so you wish to challenge the elite four? Yeah. It's the only goal you have in this game, kind of. Oh. Okay, evil juggler, so there's a chance he just randomly switches out. Also, Lum could just be built different. I really don't have good answer to psychic types. But then again, that's kind of the entire point of Gen 1 psychic types. There is no good answer. There is only pain. And misery and poison. Why? Why must you hurt me in this way? Why must you always hurt Beep in this way? At least Beep can reach levels sometimes. Evil wizard money gang. Sure. Without realized he pulled out the wrong cadabra. Amazing move. Now there's nowhere to switch. Nowhere to run. Work also. Oh yeah. Me forgetting that I named my rival work 2 seconds after fighting him. I think this is like the opposite of ASMR. Like this, pushing the boulder and then getting the you are poison noise. Truly here just to be grating in everyone's ears. Amazing job, Nintendo. Can't be that much further. We're out. We got through. That is on the one hand good, because someone really just randomly spammed the statue here. Like zero thought on any level of production, just put a bunch of rhino statues here. And we're through. So it's gonna be it for today, I think. And next time, perhaps I'll do some training off screen. I'll probably forget. But next time we face the Elite Four. Amazing. Didn't think, I thought the victory road was gonna be longer, but I'm not mad that it wasn't. I'm really not mad about that. Like really, it should have never been here. But okay, with that, I guess next week's gonna be the last Pokemon stream, or the last time of Pokemon Blue, because I'm not planning on like fighting Mewtwo or anything like that on this save. So be hyped for that, and until then, as always, sleep well,